Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we are here for the GTA Online Race Playlist episode number 182. That means we've done this 181 previous times, and of course, all previous times we've been joined by Mr. September himself, Juan.
Good morning, America. You know, what's good, guys?
Bro, there's no way. There's no way. Oh my. Bro.
So the 917.
Bro, we can't just say that and then just go into the 9 and then just pause for a second, bro. That's
I
crazy.
was I was about to say I was about to say 911, dude. The wrong
Oh,
car.
oh
You
my
buying
god.
you buying shit out here, and
Then we're off the fucking platform.
listen. I'm talking about the Porsche 911. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I was thinking about, I should say, when I meant to say that. But the Porsche 917K is the Rolalo version of it is wild with the carbon fiber chassis, because there's a couple of like things different with it. Like, it's got this piece in the back that kind of looks like a Lego piece, and it whenever you like hit the gas, the lights like are on a delay, and they shine for a couple of seconds, or they flash for a couple of seconds, and basically it's like an exhaust. It looks like exhaust flames.
Okay, that's kind of wild.
So yeah, that shit's like super cool. I'm kind of upset that I didn't get it, because if it did, the metal version doesn't have that. But
Of course, you guys want to see the metal version
also,
of that unboxing coming soon on the channel.
yeah, that's a reset. Damn.
That will be unboxed on May 27th. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. I thought you could have saved that, dude. I thought you had it, but
I thought I did too. Didn't even look like a bad crash there. I thought I was just like gonna be out on the side and you were gonna get that lap point, but yeah, it also has a fan, and which the fan that it has in there gets like very loud, and I would think that for the metal one they would like have two fans, but I don't know. I guess not. I guess the carbon fiber one is meant to go faster or something like that. So, and then it also has actual brake pads and calipers in the front tires.
on both versions.
No, on the carbon fiber one.
Oh,
They
bro
weren't
missed
like
out.
super detailed.
Bro bought the mid-ass version. That's crazy.
Well, it's that one also has. Was I telling you about the issues that that car had?
I don't know. Probably not.
All right. Well, the carbon fiber model, whenever it's driving, since it's so light, it's got issues with speeds over like 50 miles an hour, because the car starts to pull up on the front, and because of that,
Sounds
it
like a
like
downforce
can't.
issue.
Yeah, you have to adjust the suspension and add some. You can get spoiler wings for it, which I did, but it doesn't come with it naturally. You have to like drill your own holes and everything, so kind of a pain. But
It do be like that. It do be like that.
I just wish that the metal version had like everything. I just like the fact that it's more durable because of that.
Yeah.
But oh no! Saved it, but at what cost?
Oh my god.
Bro, I
That
almost
was
completely spun over your head and took that point from you. I thought I was about to pull it off, but damn.
that was the most. Wait, you said you got that point?
No. I said I was. I thought for a second that when
Oh,
I went up the fence, I would spin around and do a 360 and land on the other side of you and take that point from me.
That would have been cool, dude. That was an insane crash already here on race number 1.
I tried to, like, you can even see me. I'll send you that. Definitely clipping that out.
I mean, I
I'll
got
send you the
that from.
video,
I was looking back the whole time to get that perfectly, dude.
and I was in control the entire time. Like I tried flipping the car back over in the air, just I didn't have enough air.
That was a brilliant landing, though. See, that was just a bad block by me. I thought I had more room to clear over. And honestly, when I did hit into you, because I didn't get the chance to block you, I thought, okay, well, I may hit you against the wall. I thought, honestly, I was going to spin, but I hit you at just the right point that your car just like, no, I'm going to fly instead. So, no idea how that became the moment. But,
Yeah, had that not flung me into the air, I would have crashed and then called the weight up, and we would have been reset, and we would have been good on that straight to get that point. But
yeah.
you had like the worst situation I could have had there.
Honestly, you should have just called the weight up when you're flying through the air. I'm surprised you didn't, but I was just like, he's not calling. I'm good. I'll get away with this one.
Thought I could save it. That's why. Even a dumbass. Even if I did, which I did save it, it set me back. Oh, okay. We have two options. Oof.
We have 2 options.
Oh. It's gonna be an interesting one. Oh my goodness. Have not drove this car in a while.
I don't know what you picked for this last week in this race, but I don't think it was that one. Oh my god.
I think it might have been the 911.
Oh no, this fucking car wants to crash every 2 seconds, dude.
So does this car, dude. It wants to spin. It's oversteering like a bitch.
This is getting wild.
One thing is, I think. All right, all right, all right.
What
Let
were
me
you gonna
finish
say?
my sentence. Let me finish my sentence, and then that'll be a lot more funny than you think it just was. I was gonna say, the one thing about me getting stuck in Gran Turismo like I did is that I had to do those tutorials over and over, so I should be good at taking these corners. And I crashed fucking right after I said that. Or not even fucking started the sentence.
Let's see if Gran Turismo helps you. I'm not saying in this episode, but like as we move along in the race playlist, Racing Masters, hopping into Gran Turismo, and then obviously when you get F1 next month, like playing those games, how will that help your driving overall?
Oh my god, these corners.
Oh boy, I just sent it through there. I thought I was spinning for a second, dude. But we're flying instead.
I'm gonna hold my weight up.
The early game weight up.
I don't know if this is a good. 3, 2, 1, go. I don't know if this is a good choice or not. I just know that these cars are... I think these cars are a lot more equal than I think. Oh, it's a reset. Whoa.
I didn't even touch you on that side. Must have glitched a little bit.
3, 2, 1, go.
Like I can see where the contact came from. I just know on my screen I did not make contact. You know?
Yeah. It was a slight tap, and I had like
Yeah.
turned
No, I
into it.
seen
So
you. I seen you were backwards, dude. Just gotta race smart here. Don't do any dumb shit. We almost did dumb shit. Here we go. Beautiful.
uh,
Got the early playlist. Wait up. Let's go.
damn. Well, I think now's about a good time for a story.
Oh, and boy, do we have a few stories today.
I think between the both of us, we can make up a playlist after dark episode with the amount of stories that we probably got. But
Listen, I got one that I promised since Thursday was going to be a story. I don't know if I told you that it was going to be, but I've been saying it at work since Thursday. I said it yesterday. It's going to be in a playlist. So,
oh, since I brought it up, I think I'll tell a small story from my adventures to a different store this weekend or this week, past week. And then if you want to go next with a story, or if you just want to go ahead and tell another one, then do that.
bro, I got to. I'm ready, dude.
uh, so yeah, I did go to a different store. So I did go to a different store this weekend, or this past week, and that was because I was getting training for Target AP or TSS, the Asset Protection to Target Security Specialist position, um, where I basically look over the cameras and monitor for any kind of suspicious behavior or shoplifting or basically people doing some nefarious shit that they shouldn't be doing. Um, and my training was at a different store with a team lead that I had knew before because she had trained my superior in my store. And the training went very well. The three leaders, or the leader that I kind of knew before, didn't do much training with me personally. It was more the other like two that she had trained. But oh, this is a cool track. But she was super intelligent. Had the answers for everything. Like if I had any questions, I would save them and like ask her in the morning when I'd come in
You gonna slug her
because
off?
no, dude.
The girl's like, ugh, she's so intelligent. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, she was, dude. Like,
She answered all my questions.
yeah, not everybody can do that. Like when you got fucking wild ass questions, like some of the shit that I ask. Come on, dude. If you ask it, do I get a gun? No,
Why would you ask that?
I didn't actually ask that. But um, but no. So basically, some of the wild shit that we had over the week was um, there was a couple of kids who decided, since the area that I went to was kind of the central part of the city, the grocery store wasn't like in the outskirts of the city, so all of the shopping centers were around the grocery store
Bro,
and
that shopping
schools and
complex
stuff like
sucks,
that.
dude.
So yeah, and so there's a bunch of kids that got out of school, or it was a Sunday actually, the day that we had dealt with it, and they were just driving their bikes and scooters, taking through the aisles, taking stuff off the shelves like pillows and chairs and stuff like that, setting them up, just chilling, like no care. I was just like, bro. They had a group. They had three groups of them come in, and it were small groups. It was like two or three in each group, but so there were, I think, 8 or 9 kids in total. But yeah, their parents just dropped them off, and we had rounded them up and got them out of the stores. They were just going around harassing customers, saying like "fuck this, fuck that."
That
Like,
race was mid as fuck.
swearing. I think one of them had said the N word.
I'm gonna say the N word.
Yeah, we had to like get
Get
Miss
down,
Obama
Mrs.
down and
Obama.
everything. Like that's probably the hardest part of the job is like having to like jump in front of Miss Obama, you know. But nah, so we had to get those kids out. They came back in, and then the funniest part was that one of the kids, they're pretty good at doing tricks because they were doing them out in the parking lot. They weren't messing around doing tricks in the store. Thank God, 'cause there were kids around and shit. If someone decided to come out and like, get knocked with the scooter, that would be a huge issue. I mean, it's still them driving around in the stores an issue, and that's why we got them out. But you um, there's only so much you could do for that situation. Kids get treated differently than adults, and they can get trespassed, but they can't have any criminal action taken towards them. So you could just say, "All right, bye." But like their parents can bring them back in, and it's not like a trespass, like a actual trespass. It's not an official trespass. So uh, either way, there was that we had to deal with, and then the kids, one of the kids had done a trick in the little area in between the entrance and the exit, and he hit his head on the door and fell. Uh, and he got back up, but I'm just like, all right, dude, this is why you don't do this shit. Like, right here. Now I checked to go see if he was all right. The kids had all scrambled out of there and wasn't. They didn't come back for the rest of the day or the week, I believe.
Do you get to wear one of those shitty shirts that have like a police badge with a Target logo in the middle of it?
I do get to wear one of those, but I don't get the windbreaker. They didn't
God,
have any.
those outfits suck, dude.
I like the windbreaker more, dude.
Bro, that shit just looks fucking ridiculous. Like, it's literally a police looking badge on a shirt with a Target logo in the middle. That is, bro, that shit is so fucking ridiculous.
Oh fuck! God damn it! Just seeing the wall fucks me up, dude. This fucking damn. Well, there goes the race.
What'd you do?
I broke for the chicane, which I should have done, and then I hit the wall and couldn't get off of it. I got stuck in the wall.
So as a note, this track is a track in Gran Turismo. This exact layout, obviously, it's better done. And there isn't actually a wall there, but it is taken a little differently. Like, you can take it flat in GTA, and Gran Turismo is a little harder to take it flat. So just keep that in mind.
Okay.
Like, in this, you go flat. because cars in GTA drive differently. But when you're playing Gran Turismo, you kind of gotta. You don't have to like brake necessarily. You maybe like tap the brakes slightly, but you definitely let off the gas and go through it. So it's a little bit different from that aspect, but it's also a little different track in general. But anyways,
All right.
back to WAN.
Yeah. So later on in the week, we had filed a couple of cases. This, gift card scammers who tried returning $600. Or well, the gift card scammers had tried putting the gift cards on the wall, taking some off. And basically, what that scam is they go and I guess take the card apart and then like reconstruct it and tape it back together with like invisible tape. It's
Basically,
pretty.
yeah, you get the number from the card and then put it back on the shelf so that way when somebody buys it, you get the fucking numbers. That type of shit.
Yeah, yeah. So when exactly when someone charges that or activates that card, the money would instantly go to the person who's already written the gift card on their account or whatever because they have the gift card number linked to their target
Yeah.
circle or
Yeah, so
a burner target circle.
they already have it in their Target wallet set. I mean, obviously that can happen at any store. They can go in and get the number and use it how they want when somebody activates it. I kind
I'm
of
on
forgot
top of
about
all
those.
that fuck shit, dude.
I
And
kind
I
of forgot
checked
that was a
that.
thing because I hadn't really. I mean, obviously, like we have gift cards at Lowe's, but it's not like it's a big selling point. We kind of have like one display area. Obviously, like a lot of the stores do, but you're not necessarily going to pull up to Lowe's to buy gift cards. And it's probably one of those things like if you're a cashier, maybe to talk about it more, but I kind of forgot that.
Um, Even if you're a cashier, like cashiers typically, it's some of them are pretty well concealed.
No, I'm
Or
saying like
most of them are pretty
they'll
well
teach
concealed.
that more for like the front end because that's a front end item.
Oh, yeah.
Like at Lowe's specifically, it's a front end item. It's not some shit that's in anybody's department. So it's not like something you'd have to look out for.
Yeah.
And again, as a non-cashier employee, they're not going to just be teaching you cashier fuckery. So
And I'm 100% sure they don't teach the cashiers that at Target. Honestly, I think they just throw the cashiers on. Like,
it's one of those things that they probably like go over a scam thing. It's not like they're going to just not
well,
train
they
you in
do in
some way.
training,
But the
like
trainings,
computer training.
at least in the time that I worked at Target, they didn't really like. I did trainings at the first day, and then never touched trainings again.
They want us to, yeah. Since you were seasonal, they didn't want us to. They only want us to do trainings like if it's super important and there's a due date for it, like a survey or um, a specific like active shooter training or harassment training or sexual harassment training or um, like a training when you might start off like an orientation.
Yeah, no, we got fucking like weekly um, trainings. There's like two different ones. There's the AP for me category where it's like you get taught some fuckery and they got like some dude come on tell you shitty jokes, terrible fucking acting of I'm gonna steal this wire. Oh, bet you're
I'm
not.
gonna say the N word.
Yeah, basically some like stupid shit like that, or like how to fucking like not block a fucking fire door, or how to scan some shit. Like it's just some dumb shit, but you have to do it every week. And if you don't, they like pull up. They're like, "Did you do AP for me this week? Doesn't look like I do it on fucking Saturday because I forgot to do it." And they were like going around. I'm like, "Eek cock, dude." And there's one other one that's like a Lowe's U fucking daily training that I do once a week. I couldn't be bothered.
Sounds like you could be bothered once a week.
No, they want you to do it every day.
Okay.
But I it's not something I can. I'll sit there if it's like 9 o'clock on like a Monday and there's nothing going on. But if I'm like working these like midday bullshits, I'm not like, you know what? The department's full of customers right now. Let me just go in the training room. No. That's the thing. A lot of those things that are like, I could just be doing shit that actually is beneficial.
Yeah.
Like me sitting here doing refresher questions on what types of fucking insulation people buy doesn't necessarily help when I could be helping customers buy the right insulation. Like, that type of shit is not.
Yeah.
So I just find a lot of that training shit just fucking dumb. And there's like, I'll literally wait until somebody pulls up and says, hey, you gotta do this training. Like one day there was the electric pallet jack, which I'm never gonna use, because again, I know how to drive a forklift. So why would I use an electric pallet jack? Well, like they were just going wild, like you gotta do electric pallet jack training. So I fucking did. That's what we had our discussion of in the last episode of Racing Masters, the baddies with the wagon. Because that training video had a baddie with a wagon in it. So, I mean, I wasn't mad to do that training video due to that.
Oh yeah, Lowe's women, dude. Oh my god, they do the squats, dude. They just be on their break doing 30 squats, dude.
Oh,
All the women.
God. Oh my god.
Or all the baddies, that should say. Not all the women, you know.
No, but the
Not
baddies,
those
bro.
women just don't participate, but you know.
The baddies, bro.
The baddies, dude,
The
is doing
baddies,
40,
bro.
50, dude, is doing a couple extra, just, you know,
Bro,
just while they're doing their work.
the baddies. Fucking god. Oh my god. Fucking ridiculous. It do be like that though.
Yeah.
There do be wagons. Yeah. Do you have any more stories from your...
I do. AP, you see a lot of like wild shit, and I feel like at Killingly a lot more wild shit went down than like my store. So, and especially like that week, I don't know what it was, but it just felt so hectic at that store. And I know it was because it was a lot busier, and our store doesn't really get that busy.
That's the thing. Those stores are just like higher volume. Because I remember working at Target and then working at Lowe's, and both places said the stores there are just busier. There's more intensity to it. Where we kind of work at the stores where you just be chilling because it's kind of just in between. It's a filler store, more to just their competitors are in the same spot, so why not? There's a Walmart there. There's a Home Depot there. Why not have stores? And it also helps with like their internet orders. Both those stores are big on putting out the internet orders, and they fulfill it more than other stores in the area. Holy fuck. That was a save. I almost just got disqualified.
Yeah, but one of the crazy things that happened just before I had left to come back to my store was there was a woman who was getting out of her car, dude, and there's these kids that fucking literally speed through like 30 miles an hour down they were in the same parking lot like lane as her, just like far down on the side of the building, and they speed like 30 miles down an hour, blow through the stop sign, like they almost get hit by this car. And we put this up on the camera. We're just like, bro, what the fuck? It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen, dude. Like they genuinely almost just got plowed by this car.
I hate how that whole shopping area is set up, dude. Bro, you want to get into like Target or Lowe's, which are in the back of that area, and it's just like a million different fucking pathways and stop signs.
Oh my god, yeah, that shit's annoying. Have you been to the? You said you've been to the Killing Leon, right?
I haven't been there in a while, and I didn't really like get to look around because I was with my grandma, and it's kind of weird. She wants to go places, but then once we get places, she wants to not be there. It's kind of just like we're here looking for
Yeah.
one specific thing. Okay, it's time to leave now. Like I
I
like we
like that.
I know, but if it's like it's a store I haven't been to, I'm just like, hey, let's see what's different here. It's like we're going to this aisle and then we're leaving. I'm just like, bruh.
Yeah, the Kennedy store is just a little bit different. It's like
It seems kind
everything's
of
kind of like
swag though.
backwards, and there's just like minor changes.
It seems kind of heat,
So,
dude.
like the guest services is it is really fucking heat. The guest services is like with the self checkouts, with the
Yeah, it's
uh
kind of all the same.
not self checkout, and then the back rooms are like switched from the Lisbon ones, which is really cool. Honestly, it like trips me up when you go back. Fortunately, I didn't have to go back there a lot, but it would have like really messed me up if I had to work doing my other shift. So
Yeah.
I see why people who like transfer over to different stores just to help out like get so messed up.
Yeah, I mean, you go into a store and even if you're just shopping in it, they're laid out differently. Because I've went into that Lowe's and I've been in 3 different Lowe's stores, and they're all a little different. Like I kind of like, if we're looking for an item, like okay, I know where it is, like department aisle wise type thing. But it's just like, where is that aisle? So I mean, you can see like when customers come into a store, like, oh, it's different in this store. I'm like, yeah, it do be different. They do be different buildings though. Which I mean, it does make that kind of cool for different stores that like every single one isn't the exact same.
Yeah.
That's a reset.
Ooh, that's a reset.
That was good. All right, what race is this? 6. All right, countdown.
3, 2, 1, go.
If you spin your tires, it will melt.
Remember that dude who commented
Yeah,
on I think it was Sonora Fastlane too, something like that.
probably. Yeah. What a corner that was! Wow.
Do ovals have corners?
Yeah,
Do they? I thought it was like a circular thing. Shape.
that's a reset.
Three, two, one, go. Yeah, I thought an oval was a circular shape. Or, well, not a circular shape, like a slightly circular
Yeah, but that's
shape.
like a racing terminology. So.
Oh, what is that? What is that? Bro, there's no way. My car did that thing that it hasn't done in a really long time. My car had to, like, decelerate to 0 and then go back.
What about that move to slide you sideways and then correct you and keep going though? Like,
That was a good move, too. And then my
come
car
on,
just
dude, that
fucking
was
decided. That was really
brilliant.
good, too. And the car
Let's
decided, oh,
go.
I'm just gonna. Bro, what the fuck, dude? Come on, dude. You know?
Yeah, I know, Gamor.
Do you?
Bro, I want you to know. This isn't my main story, but
Let's hear it.
Let me just do this real quick. So I was working yesterday. This dude comes in, and now we don't necessarily
boy.
have people in the pro area on the weekends. There is one guy that's the manager, but he happened to call out yesterday, so there was nobody in pro. And he comes in, he's all mad about one of his pro orders. Oh, we're supposed to do a randomizer at race 5. That's unfortunate.
Oh, I'm mad. Oh, I need to
Let's
get my
see what
pro
we got.
order. Ah.
Triple fast lap. Okay, we'll do triple fast lap points in this race. So he comes in, he's mad about one of his pro orders. Dude messed up the pricing by like $20. Dude's pissed though. He's like, who can I talk to that's in charge here? He's like, is the manager here?
Who's the manager here?
He was looking for the
Karen.
store manager. We're just like, yeah, he's here. And he's like, can I talk to him? And we're just like, sure.
No.
What do you need to talk to him about? He's like, I need to talk to the manager. And we're like, sure. So we try to call the manager, but the phone, nobody's phone was loading. So,
As it doesn't.
okay. Can't call the manager. Somebody comes down from customer service at the same time just to switch out some money in the register, put in whatever bills they need, take out some of the extras. So we're like, she should be able to help. And the guy's like, are you the manager? And she's like, nah. And then he's like, well, can you get the manager? And she's like, I can get the right person to help. He's like, the manager. And I'm just like, bro. Like, we don't need to get the store manager down here to get you $20 back for your order that got messed up. He's like, I can do it. And, bro, they were at the register for probably, like, at least 15, 20, maybe even 25 minutes working on this dude to get his money back. I'm like, I get it. I get if they messed it up and you want your money back. If, they charge you $20 extra, the price changed from the time, whatever you agreed on or whatever his issue is. But, like, to be that heated, my guy? Like, it's not that serious. Like, it's not one of those things that, like, you need to be that heated for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just feel like these people have, like... Now, I normally don't see people that are, like, that annoyed about shit. We had, like, one other day that... Oh, my God.
Oh, that's a reset.
We had one other day that one of the pro dudes was fucking around, and one dude was mad. 3, 2, 1, go. So he was kind of, like, a bit annoyed because he had to wait for so long because this dude was just, like, fucking around with the apartment. But normally, like, you don't see people that are genuinely that mad about shit. Especially, like, in my area, because they normally just go to customer service and bitch if they need to. But I'm just like, bro, this feels unnecessary. Like...
It definitely wasn't necessary, dude. Like, customers... I was talking to one of my coworkers today, and he was like, customers just will take the slightest thing and bitch about it, like, for no reason. And not all customers, but those customers.
No, there'll be customers that are pissed about shit. We had... so this was on Thursday, and I was in an aisle doing some work, which does lead to our main store, so I guess we shall dive into that in a moment. But I was in one of the aisles, and like one of the guys from Millwork comes over and is like, hey, can you spot for me for a second? I'm like, sure, whatever, I got you, I'll help you. That's the reset.
Wait, he said, what was the bonus? Is the triple points?
Triple fastest lap.
Okay.
Alright. Are you done doing burnouts?
Yeah, I'm not trying to. It's fucking...
I mean, you don't need to spin your tires. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. But, yeah, so the dude from Millward pulls up. He's like, hey, can you have, spot me for a second? Sure. Put up some gates. We're helping this dude. And there's these two older women in the lumber aisle that are like, can we get some help? And it's like, sure, 5 minutes. He's got to get some doors down for a customer he's helping. Okay. We get down the doors. He takes on the wrong ones. He doesn't realize it was the wrong ones. So move the gates, go to the next end cap. Easy. We're done in maybe, I'd say max 7 minutes. All right. Didn't take that long. And these women wait the whole time, and then as we're done, apparently, are mad that it took us that long, which wasn't that long because he said it was gonna take that long. Leave the store all angry, go by the cashier like, we're going to Home Depot, and everyone's just like, cool. It's it's like, bruh, you're gonna wait that long. Like, you waited the whole time just to then be pissed. Like, that feels, again, unnecessary to wait the whole time. It wasn't like we said, hey, it'll take a few minutes. Okay, we're going to Home Depot. We don't want to wait. No, they waited, and then when we're done, said, all right, I'm out. Bitch, what? There's no way. Like,
Yeah, that's a skill issue, unfortunately.
some of my favorite are when the dudes are mad because they pick through all this like 20 boards of wood, fill up their cart, and they're like, hey, can we get this cut? And we're like, nah, the saw's broken because it has an electrical issue, and I'm not touching it until somebody says that isn't the manager who wants to have shit cut because she feels like it. Because there was a tag over the code that says do not use, and she took the tape off and said, oh, the saw works. Nah, that shit said do not use. I'm not using it until somebody that works in the department says, nah, it's good to use. Like, I'm sorry, but that's not happening. So when customers are like mad that the wood's not ready to, like, we can't cut
it's
it.
ready to use? Eat cock.
No, like when somebody genuinely says, when the tag's off, it's somebody that works in the department all the time, says, hey, the saw, we can use it, right? Because the tag says do not use. It turns on, but apparently, like, when you put pressure treated wood in it, it fucks up. So I'm not gonna just start cutting wood and have it fuck up, right? I'm not fucking with it. So, people say, hey, can I get this cut? And they're like all pissed because they picked out 20 fucking boards. You can't get it cut. It's like, that's a skill issue, my guy. Like, you needed to get shit cut. Like, you probably need 20 fucking cuts on the board. Like, be better. Like, I fucking can't with people, dude. I mean, I'm personally glad the saw's been down, because cutting people's fucking boards is, like, one of the most cringe parts of the whole fucking job.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind most of the shit, but when it's, like, because you have to, like, line it up perfectly on the fucking saw, get down on the fucking ground, measure it out, and then fucking get up, turn the saw on, get back down,
Is that your
fucking
favorite
cut
part of the job?
I fucking hate it. And then you
Get on your
fucking,
knees and
you're like off by a fucking like literal fucking millimeters. He's like, the fucking, and I'm like, cool, dude, cut it yourself. Because like when it's the really particular ass dudes are annoying as fuck. They're like, this is cut to fucking, I wanted it fucking 3 inches fucking.
You wanted 3 inches.
I wanted 3 inches fucking 1 millimeter, and you cut it like 3 inches fucking 2 millimeters. Like, oh my god! Fucking have a goddamn meltdown. And you notice these dudes that like have all the tools at home but just don't fucking feel like doing the job.
Bro just fucking stands there, watches you cut it. Didn't even want
Can I
the wood,
use
he
your
just
tape
wants
measure?
to test your skills.
Nah, bitch, you can't.
Like undercover boss or some shit.
Honestly, bro.
I just want to watch you cut the wood.
And like when these dudes pull up with like 15 boards, how many cuts you need? Oh, I need 1. And then you cut like they're 5. Like, I only need 3 more cuts. Like, bitch.
Hey, can you cut this one a little bit shorter?
Honestly though, like when the saw,
can I get a 3?
when the saw is fully back up, dude, I'm doing 5. We have a sign that says we're due 5, unless it's like somebody who you can like.
You're gonna be a bitch and do.
I'm not, dude. I'm be like, nah, sorry, we can do 5.
Unless it's a baddie, then we'll do 6.
I
but-
mean, bro, if she's a baddie that's baddie with a absolute wagon. Um,
Has to be an absolute wagon, not like a half. Like they can't do like a half and a half. You gotta have like an absolute.
yeah, I mean,
Absolutely.
nah, but generally, like if it's a baddie with a wagon, how many cuts you need? I got you, fam. Oh, you need 85? Got you. Let me get your number. But
It's like
like,
wow, didn't know that 85 cuts of wood. Can you even cut a piece of wood 85 times? It's like
no,
tearing
no, no, no.
like
We'll do like 5
folded a
cuts,
piece
like
of
total.
paper.
Like, if you bring up 85 boards, we'll do 5
Oh,
cuts for your
okay.
project. Like, of
Oh,
all the wood
gotcha.
you have, we'll do 5 cuts. Because again, we're cutting the wood for customers to fit it into their vehicle. We're not cutting the wood for customers to. That's a reset. Countdown.
3, 2, 1, go.
So yeah, we're cutting the, wood to fit into vehicles. We're not here to do a service to cut your whole project. That's not really good use of our
They
time.
are.
But
Yeah, it
again,
is.
wagon, I'm there, bro.
The customer's always right. Let's reset.
That's a
Are we
skill
not?
issue for you.
3, 2, 1, go.
No, I wouldn't say customer's always right. That's a fucking myth.
I don't know. I mean, I'd say that in every circumstance, the customer is right. Unless the customer is misgendering the other person, then of course the customer is wrong because that's a hate crime, and they're a bigot. But
Isn't that literally what you make a fucking living on doing?
what I make a living on doing?
Yeah, didn't
Calling
you make a
people
living on
bigots?
like misgendering people or some shit?
No. What are you? What?
That's what I heard.
No, dude. But you want to know what? I was working the other day and I saw a Sam Smith album. You know who
Oh
Sam
god.
Smith is?
Oh my god. That dude's just gotten more gay with every album he releases.
Bro, do you know what he does like at live concerts, dude?
Sucks cock.
Worse. Dude's fucking out here like with a fucking metal pipe, fucking banging it into the fucking microphone stand. Fucking while he's wearing a wig, saying he's a fisher them. I'm like, dude, what is going on, dude? Devil horns and
Oh,
everything? Really,
Fisher
bro? Really?
them. Oh my god, that meme was shit. That was terrible. Oh, that wasn't a meme, it's a lifestyle. I'm
I gotta
back.
back me up here.
I dropped my controller, I'm sorry.
Oh, well, I can repeat everything I said in the last like
Yeah,
30
go ahead.
seconds. Oh, it's just, oh, never mind. It's not important anymore.
Bro said, never mind, it's not important. Oh my god.
Just calling people bigots, you know.
You know what is important?
What?
I fucking finessed Tinder, bro.
How's that?
Well, basically, I got Tinder Gold for free. Uh,
Wee woo,
that's a reset.
police. I know the police, my guy. I know the
All
number.
right, 3, 2. I'm fucking done. 3, 2, 1, go. Griffin, I know the number. Oh my god. So yeah, basically, I got Tinder Gold for free. So first of all, the prices of that shit, absolute fucking outrageous.
What is it, like 41 now?
It's 31
Tax.
for a month. And that's for gold. It's not even for the fucking premium or platinum or the fuck they
For
call
a
it.
month?
Yes.
Bro, imagine
Or
working 2 hours,
yeah,
3 hours at some jobs just for fucking no bitches.
exactly. Or if you want to, it's like $11 for a fucking week. And
What?
you get less benefits for buying it weekly than you do for monthly. For the same exact thing. Because they don't give you the whatever boost bonus fuckery. Alright? So, basically the way that I finessed them, though, was I paid for the week and then told them I wanted a fucking refund. Um, that way I could
Told who
just...
your bank?
What?
Told who your bank?
No, I messaged Tinder support. I was like, nah, sorry. It was kind of cringe. I want my money back. So I spent like the whole day using it. There you go. Got my money back. They're like, oh yes, sure, we'll give you your money back. Because basically, I was like, let's just finesse them, right? Let's see what we can do. So yeah. So basically, when you get some shit like, you get your like 15 fucking matches that are just there, and they're all gonna be fucking like theys and thems, right?
Was it all days and those? Or some
Basically.
like he's
Basically, it was all
and
cringe.
days?
But I was just like, maybe there's like one baddie here that I'm missing out on. So let's just find out and then tell Tinder that it was a waste of my money. So I want money back. So, so
Well, I mean, it's a waste of everybody's money, but like,
exactly.
if
So
everybody was
essentially,
contacting Tinder support, then they wouldn't be making money, dude. So I don't think this is like an advertisement for screwing Tinder. No pun intended.
no. Basically, I got my money back because I went in there and it's all fucking like men that said they're women or men that are dressing up as women. And then I told Tinder it's only showing me men, which I'm clearly not interested in. Fix your bullshit. I'd like my money back, please. And they're like, I'm actually thinking of it. I'm kind of surprised. They're like, sure. And not like, oh, you're fucking racist. For
Imagine if you got it, you're fucking racist.
honestly,
You're
bro.
white. I mean, you wouldn't get it. Like nobody would care, dude. You'd cry about it, and then we'd get some memes, and then it'd be over.
They'd be like,
We might get the woke mob coming after us, but like,
you're
you know,
racist because you said on Tinder that they're showing you men when clearly they're all trying to identify as women, even though they're just men.
burn your cornfield.
Yeah, honestly, bro. But I was just like, nah, fam. That's cringe. But I was like, maybe there'll be one baddie in here. No baddies. Alright, uninstall.
Well, that's what you thought.
I mean, maybe there'll be
That's honestly
baddies that
what
were
you
interested in me. That's what I was hoping. But
on
clearly,
Tinder, dude. Lol.
in life in general. But,
No, yeah, but you were looking on Tinder. You were like, with the sole purpose of you. That's why you got Tinder Gold, right?
yeah, I was like, maybe
It's
there'll
because
be...
like, oh, well, maybe there's one baddie in here.
Exactly, maybe there's
You
one
think
baddie,
that there's
and then...
one baddie on Tinder, dude?
Yeah,
Absolutely
there
not,
could be...
dude.
Bro, there could be baddies on Tinder, bro.
No, they're days and thems. All the baddies on
You're
Tinder.
telling me that
fucking,
when you look through Tinder, there's zero baddies.
all right. The past 2 days, I have been in Killingly. I've been in Lisbon. I've been all of the cities in between there. So my Tinder is stacked right now, dude. I'll do a live Tinder scroll swipe, and I will see if there's any baddies, dude. I'll send you some of them.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, if there's actual baddies, that's the thing. So I was like, maybe there could be a baddie in here, but there wasn't. And then I
But
got my
there's
money
not
back.
going to be because it's fucking Tinder, dude. You're gonna get days and thems, and he's in.
Isn't like
He's
every
in
fucking
half
dating app, dude? It's just like a bunch of fucking memes because everybody's a meme. But I was just like, we'll check, we'll investigate, and then I got my money back. So
like submitting a Rockstar ticket.
Mm-hmm. But again, I did get to
But
use
you
the
actually got the issue solved. Ha!
I got to use the benefits of gold for the whole day, so I was just taking, taking those bonus swipes or whatever the fuck. Which Tinder's gone full on cringe, bro. And when you hit the end of your swipes for the day, they're like, "Yo, want to watch an ad and get 3 more free swipes?" And I'm like, bro.
That's hilarious.
I'm like, we're at that point now, dude. That app is just falling so hard, dude.
It must suck to suck. You know,
What do you mean?
being Tinder.
Say being Tinder?
Yeah, being like the CEO of Tinder, like, must really suck to just suck, you know? They probably just live in their lib house in San Francisco, just sucking every single day, hating their life. They're fucking kombucha enemas and
Like, they had a solid product when
bubble
it first came
teas.
out, and then slowly just became whatever the fuck it became.
And then they themder.
Yeah, basically.
Just rename it Rainbow, honestly. Honestly, get rid of the fucking teardrop or whatever the hell it is. It's the
And then a
flame.
flame.
And then, or actually, you know, that's a perfect. Just make the flame fucking rainbow instead, which I'm sure it already is. I'm sure they've set it to like their fucking app icon design for like a month at some point.
Of course, dude.
Because we're Tinder, conform. If you want to get bitches, you must tell gay ads.
Alright, this is race 10. It's going to be a How vehicle race. It's like when all the apps changed their icons to black in 2020 for Black Lives Matter for like 2 months.
Or like when
All the companies changed their shit to rainbow in June.
I was gonna say all the people on the planet
Changed their
put like
gender
a
shit.
French flag,
Oh.
put a French flag behind their profile picture or as their profile picture.
Bro, that was the original
when,
fucking woke shit, dude. That was the original, like, supporting some wild shit, bro. And when I say supporting wild shit, I mean, like, making profiles into, like, we all support some shit. Like, you're actually gonna make a fucking difference by having a French flag as your profile picture.
Did you know studies show that if you change, the more people change their profile picture to French flags or whatever flag, the country that like a really big atrocity happened, like days after, that the morale of the people of those countries goes up tenfold.
Does it?
Yep. That's what he said.
That, bro, you're fucking kidding me. You're actually joking. Give us a countdown.
3, 2, 1, go.
Please explain to me how that's a reason.
Because I hit the back of you and hit the wall.
Yeah, but you drove into me. I did nothing to cause that.
Wah.
I'm curious because, like, that's genuinely a question. It's not like a wah thing. It's like, how is that a reset kind of thing?
It's a reset because we collided or we made contact. I wouldn't say collided. We made contact, and I hit the wall. There was another race where you hit into the back of me, and you called the weight up, and
When
that
did I
was
hit in
it.
the back of you and call a wait up?
I think it was a couple of races ago, but I
On zero
don't
gas
remember.
when I was going across the track and you hit me and changed my direction completely?
I don't think it was that one.
Because that's the only one that I
No.
thought could be a slightly questionable reset that I had of any of them.
Maybe I don't know.
Because I backed across the track and then you hit me, and then I called a reset.
Yeah, I think that was it. But again, that's how it works.
I mean,
We made contact there. That's the same.
no, it's not the same because one, you drove
What
into
is
me when you had a
different?
chance to avoid me. You hitting into the back of my car in a corner, I didn't even move or do anything, and you spun yourself out. Because that was the difference. You spun out, and the other one, I had spun out, but then you hit into me, which changed my direction from my resetting. Which has always been a thing. That if you hit into somebody after they've crashed and they're resetting, it counts as a reset. We've always done that. Where this, you just spun yourself out. So,
I mean, I would like again. That was my reasoning. Is we made contact, and I had spun into the wall. That was why I called it. Um, if you think that I should have not called that because that contact did not count, then I mean maybe we can bring the rules up into question. But I mean that's how I called it in the moment, and I gave you the point, so I think it mattered. At the end of the day, but we did get probably a short moment out of it.
I mean, my thing is more like the precedent of that sets for future incidents. If you can just run into somebody, spin yourself out, and then call a reset, because our reset happens when somebody makes a mistake and we crash, somebody's, gets spun in the corner, somebody's resetting themselves and gets driven into. That's where it is. But you literally hit the back of my car and went right up the track. That's
Well, like I said, I did give you that point, and because I did feel right after that moment that was. I mean, in the moment I was like, yeah, it wasn't a reset, but I was like, why I made contact and spun out. Like that was why I called it in the moment. Again, didn't like think, oh, this, all right, yeah, it's kind of trash. Because right after I called it, I couldn't just call it and trash it, because you had said, bro, really? You had spun your car, so I was like, all right, well,
Yeah,
we'll
because
just
the
talk about
rule
this
says that
after.
somebody calls it wet if you gotta stop. It's not
Yeah,
like I can just be
so
like, fuck that. Because
yeah, so like regardless, and I had given you the point, so I'm like, I
yeah,
recognize that was
no, I get, and I seen you did
not
that, but I feel
valid.
like
I'm
it
not
was,
trying that to have that be the precedent.
yeah, no, I get that. I just felt like that was something to discuss because I mean, that's definitely not what we want to be calling as resets because that kind of takes away from a race. Um, I mean, that's why I felt like discussing it. I think that what you did or the way that you did it was the right way to go about it because you kind of just said, okay, get the spot back. But yeah, I
Because I mean,
wanted
I was
more
in the
to just
cyclone, dude. I had the acceleration off the line. Like, I would have got that point, 100%.
yeah, and I would have been like, that would have been more obnoxious if you called the reset from spinning yourself out and then got the points. But again, I just want to discuss it more as setting the precedent for it than generally being annoyed by it. Because what you did, if that's how you interpret it, then that's how you interpret it. And then again, you gave the point back, so it did. It wasn't like a total meme. Um,
And I wasn't even like memeing in the moment. Like, a part of me also in the moment was like confused about where we were on the track because I was like, oh, I should throw it away. And then I thought, oh shit, we're next to the end, like right after that thought. So I wasn't like, oh, let me stop it here. I was just like, let me just go on with it and then whatever.
Yeah.
But and then I realized that we were at the finish line, and I get the point because I was in the cyclone. So
Yeah. Yeah.
and
No.
I was like, I'll just lie back here.
Again, I think that it's a good discussion. I mean, I don't think there's necessarily a rule that needs to be written because I mean, the reset's got like a fucking page of how the reset is handled. So, because I mean, we generally know the contact is reset worthy or not, and typically it's just like, okay, we reset. Anyway, so it's kind of a whatever situation. It's more just like, bruh, how is that possible a reset? It's more just like, why would you call that more than anything?
So I watched this video before we started recording. It was a short, and I thought that it would be interesting to talk about like the kind of like idea behind it. Because bro, this is gonna lead me into like a whole thing. Do you have another story?
I do have another story.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell this real quick as fast as I can.
I mean, let me just tell mine because mine's genuinely quicker.
Oh, okay.
Because yours, if you said it's going to lead into a whole thing, we'll let you have your whole thing. So, as we know, I was recently called out a few weeks ago as not being a driving god at my location of work for slightly hitting a forklift into the saw protected beam. So, I just wanted to share the story of the person who calls me a driving god and her fantastic driving of the machine that you can go on to get up to the shelves and just dive into that. Because, I mean, I felt like, she called me out as not being a driving god, so I just want to deep dive into her fantastic command of the machine.
Simp.
Shut up. So... So she called me out for not being a driving god, which I mean, everybody knows I'm a driving god. Like you just see me driving. I mean, watch me play this game, right? Absolute driving legend. Watch me drive in real life. Absolute driving legend. Watch me drive the forklift at work. Absolute driving legend. Anytime people see me, they're like, "Oh, that's the driving god." So you're gonna call me out, say you're not a driving god. You better pull up. And let me say, she'll pull up just at like an angle. So
Pull up at an angle? What?
Yeah, she doesn't drive.
Is she like
properly.
a mathematician or some shit?
No. So first of all, I just meme the way that I guess a lot of people do the way that she parks in the parking spots because that shit's not fucking properly done. She's like at an angle in a parking spot. So we've definitely had discussions about that. And just like, bruh, how you parking at this much of an angle? This is problematic.
She probably has power steering issues.
She has a skill issue.
Oh, well. Sorry.
Oh.
I tried. Be better.
If you're watching this video, Wen said be better.
It's alright. I also called Curtis a simp for calling you out, so.
So, it's the machine. There's like drivable machines and then ones that you push that you can kind of like go up into the air on. It's kind of like that driving thing that you have at Target that you go up on. It's a little lift thingy. Yeah. It's basically, it's similar to that. So she had the drivable one. She drove it across the store and I was like, this seems like a risk, dude. Like, you're driving this across the store? Yikes. So, we went to go find it. She drove it across the store. And I got her to take it out of the slow-mo because it's got a real slow mode. And one of the dudes like called out and said she finally got a slow mo. I'm like, yeah, it seems like a risk though. But I got her to actually drive it faster because I'm like, bro, this is gonna take an hour to go across the store.
Yeah, that's like you can't drive in slow mo. Slow mode's for training.
So she had it just in the turtle mode, and I'm like, bruh, does this thing go any faster? So we got her to go out of the turtle mode for like the first time ever. And thankfully, nobody was harmed. No displays got hit into. But then we had to go into the aisle, and she had to get it lined up with the aisle to go up and get down the saws that she had to take down. And I just want to say, I was fucking dying, bro. Because she pulls up, backs up, pulls forward, backs up, like 10 times, trying to straighten the shit up with the shelf. And I was like, bro, I was like, there's no way, dude. I was just on the ground, bro. Literally.
And wait, so you were the spotter for her?
Now, you don't actually need a spotter for that machine. Um, it was more I was bored. Um,
So there was nothing else that you could be doing, and you were just, instead of helping her, get into the right position, being
no,
your
I
driving
was
guide,
like
you're
directing
just
her.
fucking on the ground rolling,
I was like
being a
kind of
fucking
directing her where
hazard.
to go. I wasn't just like, I was laughing, but I was helping her do her things because she spent like time helping me in my department, what I had to do, um, on like other days than earlier that day. So I was like, sure. Because she had like a list of things to take off and fill the shelves with. So it's like, sure, I'll help you, whatever. Uh, so it wasn't just me being a dick. I do want to preface that. Um, I was
I know,
helping her like um
I was making jokes. I'm sure it was.
but nah, I do want to point that out. I wasn't just being a dick. Um, bro, when she was driving that shit, I was just like, somebody's going to get hurt. So you do have to block the aisle when you use the drivable one for.
I hope you're not being serious, dude. Like,
No, it wasn't that bad. I had to play it
Bro.
up a little more.
what is?
I mean, it was definitely like it was just more she was struggling to line it up with the spot, but I'm like, bro, somebody's gonna die. Like this is over. I'm like the shelves, everything's falling off the shelves. And then I opened the gate because Gus ran to go by. I'm like, make sure you stay all the way to the left. She's a danger on the road. Like, stay all the way over. You're gonna get run over. I was like, it's over. Ripperonis. I didn't say ripperonis, but pretty much everything else. I should say it's ripperonis next time. But bro, like, oh my god. Yeah, but she later did call me out for having ego for saying that I'm driving God and that I'm the best. And I was just like, bro, listen. I was like, I don't have an ego. I'm just vibing and chilling.
You don't just not have an ego, dude. That's not how that works.
I don't. So that I was just. So she started saying to everybody in the group, I was like, bruh, no, stop. So then everybody else was making jokes about it. I'm like, god damn it, dude.
Damn, now you're the brunt of the joke for the group, dude. Damn.
I was like,
and they're joking about your driving abilities too. Imagine if you were just like not trash.
nah, they weren't joking about my driving abilities because I know I'm him. But like,
Oh.
because she was saying it as a joke. She told me after, she's like, I was just messing around because then one of the dudes kept saying it. And I'm like,
I'm sure you fucking cried about it
I'm like, bruh.
in the bathroom or some shit. Dude saw the Hitler swastika on the wall and was like crying with his hands cupped.
Bro, I was just like, that's wild. I was like, I'm just here, bro. So I was just like, so I did say to her, I'm like, because we are just talking about her like helping other people. I'm like, she's just down for whatever. She's like, oh, I'm just a down for whatever person. I'm like, absolutely. I'm like, I was like, you're just down for whatever. I'm like, you want to start these memes? Like, let's go. You can be. I'll be the person with the ego. You can be the down for whatever. You can be the down for whatever, girl. I'm sure that's what you want to go by.
I mean, shit. Wait, she single though? Like,
No,
what's? Uh,
no. So I'm like, is that what you want to go by?
I don't know. You're simping hard.
I'm not, bro. Stop. Stop.
Nah, I'm fucking around, but
Listen, I rarely ever find anybody that I actually like to talk to, so let me just vibe, bro. Let me have somebody I like to talk to at work, okay?
bro,
Chill.
I thought you had a lot of people that you like talking to at work. Wasn't there that one guy who like, who like, no one like British guy who was into cars or some shit?
Bro, I've never talked to that dude. That dude's like a manager of receiving who works in the mornings. I rarely ever see him. I see him occasionally, but we don't have like a conversation. Literally the only time he's ever said anything that's not work related was on orientation day when the store manager said that I was into F1 and that dude said, I don't even remember what he said. He had some comment about that being like heat some shit. Like, oh, I like this guy. And that's all we ever had a conversation or any interaction outside of a work related, like, here's a piece of paper that I had to bring you conversation. So, no. There's, like, you know, a few people in my department that are cool to talk to, but, like, I'm not sending them, like, I'm not sending them, like, Instagram memes, bro.
Oh, shit, okay.
Like, I sent her the George Bush rookie card meme.
I mean, I thought you could just airdrop memes to anybody, but
No, I don't just send memes to anybody, bro.
why not?
Because I don't like.
That seems like something you do.
I don't like have these people's like Instagram. Just send them memes.
You don't need it. You don't need an Instagram to airdrop.
Does everybody
Yep,
that I
right.
talk to have an iPhone? And I'm not looking at memes at work, dude. That's the thing. I'm not just like looking at memes at work. Hey, let me airdrop this meme to you. I'm like sending this meme on Instagram with a George Bush rookie card meme. And then she watched it in the break room. And I'm just like, bro. I was like, all right.
Is she like a hardcore memer?
She enjoys that memes. Remember when I told you that we were discussing if Bush did 9/11?
Who did 9/11?
Exactly. You. Yeah, when we were discussing if Bush did 9/11, that I was talking to her about if Bush did 9/11.
Oh, okay then. Well,
But no, when I sent her that meme, she's like, "This is the type of meme you'd be into," and I'm like, "Listen."
I'm just gonna sit here in the gantry.
George Bush rookie card. All right, Gamar, tell me your story.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned ego because
Oh God.
the other day I had a when I was recording my TRS4 video, actually, I had tripped and I was working on a bunch of stuff, YouTube, painting and stuff like that. And I drove my RC cars.
We're just
went to
busy
go...
YouTubers, guys.
Oh my god, yeah, dude. And
See what happens when you dive into this shit, my guy.
no, but that day I had come home and then I had smoked. And
George Bush rookie card.
And I hadn't smoked all day, and usually whenever you don't smoke for a little while, or this is the first time you're smoking in the day, it's a little bit stronger. And and so that's where like the wake and bake comes in. But if you wait a little bit longer than that, like the wake and bake, it'll continue on until you actually smoke. So I smoked around like 5 o'clock, and it'd been like 24 hours, and basically I got the feeling, and I was on mushrooms by the way. This is the end of the trip, and I got the feeling
Was it a
that I
short trip?
get, yeah.
Just the fucking. That's a GTA reference.
No, it genuinely was though. It was the mushrooms and the chocolate bars, which like are they're more potent, but they're quicker than
What's that
actual
fucking
mushrooms.
dude name? Well, what's that dude's name in the fucking shitty ass missions?
Fresh meat.
Yeah, you hanging out with fresh meat?
I am fresh meat, dude.
Shut up.
That we are fresh meat.
You're
That's our
built like.
names. That
What's
Dax.
the fucking
call-
Dax? Yeah, you're hanging out with Dax then, my guy.
No. That dude is not, bro. Does it look like I'd hang out with someone like Dax?
Yeah.
The dude's messing around with wrestlers and shit.
Bro's got that
Alright,
whale
okay.
that pulls up and shit.
The what?
That like whale that pulls up. A fucking fat bitch. That like pulled up on the fucking motorcycle.
What? What fat bitch are you talking about, dude?
In GTA that pulled up on the motorcycle. In that update, bro, that dude was like hanging out with.
The black girl?
Nah. She was like one of the random ass fucking characters that was like hanging around, but she was like mega chunk, bro.
Oh yeah, I do remember who you're talking about, bro. She can get it.
Someone made a whole
I
fucking
think if-
GTA Online Reddit post about that, and I'm just like, that's the yikes, bro.
Yeah, but
They're like, how can I find women like this? It's like, go to your fucking local Walmart.
no. So
Go down to fucking
Towards the
Bodie's trailer park. Like, I don't fucking know, my guy.
towards the end of this trip, I decided to smoke for some of the day, like I had said, and so the first time I'd ever smoked, I got this feeling of like, or I guess not the first time that I ever smoked, but like if I stop for a while and then start again, I get this feeling of reality kind of like, yeah. I get the feeling, at least sometimes, of reality like breaking the fuck apart, and I have to like think of things that I am familiar with. Like for the last time I remember, I repeated like turtles and had the image of turtles in my head because I was like actually fucking like out of my mind, dude. I was so fucking high. It was ridiculous. But
Oh my god, bro.
and I was watching Joe Rogan, and so I was doing the same thing, but with like jujitsu out of nowhere. I was fucking so, bro. I do not even know what the fuck happened. I just like whited out, and then I just see Joe Rogan talking to like, I think it was Paul Stamets or something like that, and which was funny because he's a mushroom expert.
As am
And-
I.
All right. And
Have I told you about my guy Aaron Rodgers?
yeah, you have a little bit. No, but the craziest thing is
Fan since day one, my guy.
craziest thing is that I had like had the visuals of, again, mushrooms mixed with weed, like the world kind of like as if you would just rip apart a silk cloth, if that makes sense. And then that's when like I started to fucking trip the fuck out. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go and lay down because this is getting kind of intense for being at the end of the trip. Because I was like cooling. I knew that, you know, the chocolate it went on for about 5 hours, which I was kind of expecting it to end at that point. And I just decided, oh, I'll just smoke and, you know, lie down for a bit. And
Oh yeah,
at that
smoker.
point, when I had lied down, um, I, bro, I don't even know how to explain what I saw. I tried to record like a voice memo of me talking. I remember like I was physically in my bed and I opened my voice recording memo and I hit record, and for it felt like 13 or 14 seconds, but the video was like a minute long. And I remember I was fucking like shaking, and I fucking lived like trillions of lives, dude. I was skydiving in one life, and then I was in like this temple in another life, and I have
Temple of
like
Anubis.
no, not that kind of temple. Like a Egyptian temple, dude.
Bro,
And I have
stop,
like,
stop,
bro, I'm telling you,
bro. I just said
I'm
Temple of Anubis, and you said nah, an Egyptian one. Isn't Temple of Anubis Egypt?
I'm talking like an actual temple. Like not like, yes, it is that, but it's like a Blizzard Overwatch thing. I'm talking actual
I
Egyptian.
know. I just memed it, and it's just like, nope, not like that. Like, nope, the Egyptian ones. I'm fucking done. Oh my god.
And like then I can't really like explain this in the best way, but at this point I saw like a bunch of other like flashes of lives living through like people's lives and stuff like that, as if I was like people or different people.
As if I was people.
And and
Oh my god.
bro, I and then I had seen back in time with like dinosaurs, all kinds of animals that had lived before, dogs, cats, birds, everything, elephants. Uh, and then I had went back into like the Big Bang or what looked like it,
Oh
and
my god.
it was like every single instance like the entire existence of everything like in this wave of this explosion, kind of just like in still image, but it was all moving forward as if like that was time. It's so hard to explain, but bro, I fucking saw everything, dude, and that's what I said in the video. But I go and pull it up. I have the video on my phone of me with the 50 whatever 6-second clip of me saying I see everything, and there's nothing but static in that video. And I'm like, all right, dude, what the fuck is going on? I remember hitting the button, and it has the exact time frame of me saying, like, explaining what I'm seeing. But I think I just, like, get off, I see everything in the video. And it gets nothing of that, and it's just, like, a static. I said it right into the microphone. But, okay. At least I think I did. I don't know. I felt... I don't know, dude. Like, genuinely, I was in this... what looked to be my room, but everything was white for a point, and then I felt like the message that I was receiving was like... I
You're
don't
gonna
know,
lose his
dude. It
next
was
race
some
plus by
crazy
fucking
shit.
150 points.
Is that how much I'm gonna lose this next race plus by?
Close, yeah. Currently, you're at 130 behind. I mean, the last race, my guy, you just got your first fast lap of the episode.
Oh, and so that kind of leads me into my the point that I wanted to bring up, which was this video that I'd seen on YouTube about 4 dimensions and like 4-dimensional space and
my
area.
Did you lose your way?
And no, I did not.
That's a shame.
So we live in a 3rd dimension, us as people. And there was this, in this video, there was a woman who was explaining, she had a drawing on this board of a 2-dimensional girl holding a box, and inside the box was like, what? You hear something?
Just casual skill issues, that's all.
Oof.
But I'm also him, so like, not too worried.
And inside of this box, again, it was on a whiteboard, so in the 2-dimensional world that this girl lives in as a drawing, she would not be able to see what was inside the box because it's a 2-dimensional world. And as we live in a 3-dimensional world, we can see what's inside the box because we can see around the box. So there's gems inside the box that we can see because, again, it's on a whiteboard and it's a drawing. So she explains in the video, like, in a 2-dimensional world, obviously the girl can't see what's inside the box, but in a 3-dimensional world we can. So she took the gems out, and then she explained in a 4-dimensional world you would be able to see around objects that you wouldn't be able to typically see through. So like if I had a box that was completely sealed, in the 4th dimension you'd be able to see around inside the box and take things out of the box without opening the box. And you can see you do the same thing with people. So like how X-rays work, and you can see like inside.
I just want to
of people.
acknowledge real quick how I'm absolutely him. I pit twice and was still right on you before you crashed, and you have not pit once.
Oh damn. Yeah,
like,
thought this was lap 3.
Like, bruh. I'm absolutely him. I got that dog in me. I pit twice. Still would have been right on you even if you didn't spin. Oh my god, I'm so goated, dude. It's fucking crazy.
But basically, in another sense, they explained basically the 4th dimension as like an X-ray machine or like an MRI machine, how you can kind of like see layers of a person's brain like in sections. So like you could split it apart in like frames and like look throughout in individual parts of the brain. That's how that kind of machine works when you do a brain scan. And then with X-rays, obviously you can see.
I mean, if it's scanned for you, it would just be empty. But yeah.
So.
Got him.
So it was basically trying to like frame the 4th dimension in a way that makes sense. I thought it was a really interesting video, and
Did you think my joke was good?
It was pretty good, yeah. For not being a comedian, that is.
Yeah, for not being a comedian. Get it? Because you're not a comedian. Get it? You're not a comedian.
Exactly what I just said.
Fucking clown. The funniest person you know.
Are you?
Absolutely, dude.
Are you?
Absolutely. I'm the funniest person you know. I know every one of the people that you know. I got he.
Oh, that's another thing, is I've experienced massive fucking ego death. Smoking at the end of my mushroom trip. That shit was intense, dude. That's what that was. That like ripping apart of reality, where I had to like think of turtles and jujitsu while I was looking at Joe Rogan.
He's like, who's him? He's him.
That shit absolutely fucks me up. And basically, what ego death is you lose sense of what makes you a person. Um, and I guess the best way to explain it is in that moment I was, again, not able to like remember the things that make me me, I guess.
Getting no bitches
Um,
makes you you. You forget about
The
that?
hell, getting no bitches makes you, man.
you done, dude?
I'm just saying, dude. You're passing these shots. I'm just hitting the easy layups, my guy. Easy layups. Is that a sports reference? I don't get sports.
I know what a layup is, dude.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
Explain.
it's a 2-point shot in basketball made by running up to the hoop and typically rebounding off the backboard into the hoop.
Is that the only way you can do it? There's other ways you can do layups.
You can do other ways, variations.
Explain.
I'm not gonna get into it, dude. We have one more race, and I'm not a big fan of sports. I could name a couple, but
Name a
there's
sport that you're no.
that I know.
Yeah, that you know about. Name a sport.
Bowling, fencing, billiards, epee. I mean, not epee. Archery.
Name real sports though.
What do you classify as a real sport? Because all those are sports.
All those are sports. Sports that you like see and hear about more than like once every, I don't know, 4 years. I mean, you hear about me winning once every week, but
What does what does it being popular every couple of years have to do with the fact that it's a sport or not?
I'm just asking.
Um, Asking what?
Well, you know,
About what?
like major sports like that have mass followings.
UFC?
Okay. Any other
I
sports
don't
you know about?
I don't really follow any other sports, no. Actually, I
Sound
don't follow any other sports.
sounds like a skill issue, and it also sounds like
No, it doesn't sound like a skill issue. It just sounds like I'm not interested in any other sports. Otherwise, I'd probably watch them. Wouldn't you think? If it was something that I like, enjoyed doing or watching, I would do that instead of, something else that I enjoy doing.
you
Would
enjoy
that make
sucking
sense to
dick.
you?
You got him. He got owned. This is it, Gamar. This is a big moment for you.
You're it. Tag.
What the fuck?
Tag
What is
slut.
this track?
It's been an international loser.
And you get no bitches, international loser. What kind of mid-ass track is this,
Yours?
dude? Yours. Yeah, go, 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 go.
I didn't make all those extra noises. I just
Oh, it's a small track because it's beyond. It's beyond. That's why.
It's Bandit gay.
Probably.
Because this is a pretty gay track, dude. Oh,
Nah, chill. Let Bandit vibe, bro. She's just
I mean,
doing
it
her.
is, you know.
She's just chilling,
Or
bro.
she. Oh, she. I mean, no, it's okay in 2023.
Let her be
okay.
chilling. Like,
As long as she's not a they them. Like,
you don't need to take shots at Bandit like that.
that's not really a shot.
Yeah, it is. Because it's cringe.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I mean, if you think other people being gay is cringe, my guy, then you can think that, but I mean.
Nah, just calling out Bandit like it's cringe. Especially, you want to call out Bandit for activities that you participated in, like homosexuality. It's kind of wild.
I don't participate in homosexuality. What's a homosexual act that I participate in?
Sucking dick. You suck off all your managers' dick, bro.
Sucking dick, sucking
Bro, when you
dick.
started, when you started working at fucking Target, you're
I
just
don't
like,
have any. I don't have any managers.
So if a manager
Well,
comes up and requests you to do anything at Target, you just say, nope, I don't have a manager.
Yeah, I can say. Well, I can't say fuck off, but I can say.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I got more important things to do.
So
or
if like the store manager pulls up and is like, Wan, I need you to do this task in the store. You could just say, nah, bitch, fuck off.
no, I can't say all that, but I can't say. No, I work for TSS. Like, they took my credentials away for doing like anything that's not like I can't cash anybody out. Like, my numbers won't work. So if they want me to like cover up front, I physically cannot do that.
How's it feel? Like, I
mean,
know you were sucking them off for a while. Like, to
I
not be on your
could-
knees anymore. Like, how's it feel?
to be on my feet, dude. Pretty good, dude. Like, new shoes. My feet are alright. My knees, they're not really sore anymore. Like, we're here, dude. We're at the top. No, I mean, the managers kind of like come to me whenever they have like any suspicious customers that might be, or guests that might be,
Yeah, they're guests, my guy. God. How
that
could
might
you
be
fucking
doing.
be so naive?
Well, they're suspects when I'm actually writing a report on them, but.
Bro said they're suspects. I'm fucking done. Remember when you were the suspect, my guy?
I do remember when I was a suspect.
Alright, well,
Not catching the hose.
that is the end of Wan Getting No Bitches, episode number 182. If you also get no bitches, like and subscribe. And if you enjoyed today's episode and you feel like you've learned something, because that's we're an educational channel. If you've learned something, comment down below what you learned. And actually, we should discuss, what did you learn from today's episode?
Well, real quick, and if you were verbally harassed by Curtis at any point in this episode, or memed,
What? By
or
me?
memed, we do have a hotline in the description that you
By
can.
me?
Yeah. If you were called out by Curtis in this episode for any reason,
I didn't even call anybody out.
I mean, I think you called somebody out in this episode. I believe that's what you did in the truck race.
Who did I call out?
I think you called somebody out for them calling you out, is what I remember.
Bro, that's just a mutual.
Don't even suck your
calling
teeth,
out.
dude.
What?
Don't even suck your teeth, dude. I'm just saying, there's a hotline. You did.
Bro, it's a mutual calling out.
It's not even a mutual calling out, dude. I'm just giving them the hotline if they need to,
Bro, she doesn't
talk
need
to
the
somebody.
hotline, bro. Chill.
Well, the hotline's there.
She
So the
doesn't need the
hotline
hotline.
in the description. If
She
you've
just
been
needs a
called
cut of the
out,
ad revenue. Um,
listen, she can get a cut of your ad revenue, dude.
cut of my ad revenue.
Hey, you want to bring this shit up in the episode? I'm just like, here, I added the hotline. Like,
So, what did you learn from this episode, though, Gamar, before we close it out?
um,
It's an educational channel. Hello? Hello? Gamar?
come on.
Yep.
Did you get that?
What'd you say?
Oh, I said I learned absolutely nothing from this, and I felt like this was a huge waste of time.
That's honestly not what I thought you were going to say, but we'll take it. Um, I learned today that me, as a driving god and as a fierce competitor on the track, that I'm absolutely him. That I do have that dog in me. Um, we saw one of the more dominant episodes that I feel like we've seen in a while in the race.
Oh,
Class.
actually, I did learn
Um,
something today.
you know, we had me leading 70 laps and Wen leading 10. And I got 15 of the 16 fastest laps, so it was up there with dominant wins of episodes. Like, I'll be honest with you. But yeah, so we just learned that if anybody was questioning, which nobody was, but if anybody was questioning if I'm him, if I got that dog in me, um, please refrain from questioning that, because you've learned that I am him and all those things. So, what'd you have to say, Wen?
I learned today that Budweiser's stock was downgraded.
That's great. All right, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next one.